In this video, I will show you why most relationships end up sexless, or at least the sexual attractiveness and desire start to fade away as the relationship continues. Now, let's look at how the relationship starts and continues. So I categorize that into 3 stages. So let's start with stage number 1, which is the novelty and diversity stage. Now, mystery and adventure and excitement are already built in. So both partners are actually very excited to know each other. They both want to seduce each other. So in this stage, you feel the sexual attraction between the two of you is very high. So you are having a lot of sex and the hormones and the pheromones are just firing up. Now, the stage number 2, I call it the familiarity and comfort stage. So this stage when both of you had known each other very well, and now you moved to a new flat, and now you share the same bedroom, you share the same bathroom, and you know each other's secrets, and probably you have the same friends, and everything seems secure, comfortable, and permanent here. Now, the third stage, I call it the taking roles and responsibilities in the relationship. So this stage is actually the most crucial one, because this is the stage when the sexual attractiveness and desire start to decline, and you start to have less sex with your partner, and you start to feel less, sexually attractive to the person you have been with for a long time, and you start to wonder why this is happening. And the reason here is that at that stage, both of you started to give roles to each other. So he started to label you, let's say, as a house manager, or maybe as his wife, or if you have kids, now you become the mother. And maybe you started to label him as the provider, or if you start to see him as the sensitive, cute, loving boy, you started to look at him as the man who is cute and there's nothing adventurous about him. So your sexuality starts to reduces toward him because of this labeling. And usually, once we give a role to our partner, what happened is that this person start to focus on that role. So his focus will shift from you to the role that he has given to him in this stage. And this also will cause him to feel less sexually attractive to you. Now, the real existential conflict here is that we want stability, but at the same time, we thrive on novelty. We hold on to the comfort and the familiarity, but we also want to reach out to excitement and adventure. We want to bring, comfort and stability and predictability, in the relationship, but at the same time, we seek, let's say, things that are unpredictable, surprises, challenges, and excitement. So as you notice, now we are facing, a challenge between these two opposing forces, between security and adventure, between freedom and familiarity, between intimacy and individuality. So this is actually the real challenge. And when we look at the relationship, it seems to me that most people, they fail to find or maintain the balance between these two opposing impulses that we have already built in our biology. So, and in most cases, You know, people settle down for the permanence and the comfort and security, and they trade that for, you know, less sex and less adventure and excitements. And this is actually the why most relationships end up, you know, sexless. Now, to me, I believe that in order to keep the sexual desire alive, we need to find a way to keep the balance between these two forces, between the security and adventure, between the, you know, intimacy and independence, and between comfort and freedom. That's all for today, guys, and if you enjoyed this video, please make sure you subscribe and tell me what you think. Until next time.